Live from Hazard, Kentucky, this is Jammin Jon's Wrestling News. Here's your news for Wednesday, August 8th, 2018. ProWrestlingSheet.com is reporting that Aleister Black will not be able to compete at NXT Takeover Brooklyn 4 due to his groin injury. Black has surgery and isn't expected to be cleared until October. While not officially announced, the belief is that Tommaso Ciampa will defend the NXT title against Johnny Gargano in a singles match. Here are the other matches for NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4. The Undisputed Era will take on Mustache Mountain for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Shayna Baszler will take on Kairi Sane for the NXT Women's Championship. Adam Cole will take on Ricochet for the NXT North American Championship. And EC3 will take on the Velveteen Dream. The WWE released unaired footage from the Paul Heyman interview with Mae Young from this past Monday's Raw. After stating that Roman Reigns doesn't stand a chance against Brock Lesnar at Summerslam, Heyman added "unless" and then walked off. Prior to Raw, Jim Ross gave his thoughts on the storyline with Brock Lesnar having no respect for the company. Here is what JR said on WrestleZone Radio. "In hindsight, it's easier for us all to judge, myself included. Everybody likes to be a Monday morning quarterback, and since we are recording this on Monday morning, I guess it's quarterback time. I would not have taken that approach. I do not believe in doing a negative sell. I just don't think you get anything out of it. I think it's the wrong kinds of emotions that you are attempting to create. I believe that, in my view, I would have taken a different route. That doesn't mean that their route is wrong, it just means that I don't get it yet." The WWE announced the following today. Mae Young Classic 2018 premieres Wednesday, September 5th on WWE Network. This year's Mae Young Classic, featuring 32 of the world's most elite female competitors, will premiere on WWE Network on Wednesday, September 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, immediately following WWE NXT. The single elimination tournament will continue each Wednesday night until only 2 competitors remain. The finalists will then battle for the Mae Young Classic trophy at WWE Evolution, the first ever all-women's pay-per-view, on Sunday, October 28th, live on WWE Network. Calling the action of this year's Mae Young Classic will be Michael Cole, WWE Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix, and Renee Young, marking the first time in WWE history that 2 women are in the announce booth. Phoenix, a three-time WWE Women's Champion and former Divas Champion, most recently lent her insight at the announce desk as part of this year's Mixed Match Challenge. Joining them as part of the Mae Young Classic broadcast team will be Kathy Kelly and Shahida Behiso, who will conduct backstage interviews with competitors throughout the tournament. Hailing from Jordan, Behiso is the first woman from the Middle East to be recruited into WWE's developmental system, training at the WWE Performance Center. Kayla Braxton will serve as the tournament's ring announcer as well. The WWE Universe won't have to wait until September 5th, however, to get an in-depth look at the Mae Young Classic field of competitors. Before the tournament action kicks off, WWE Network will present Mae Young Classic 2018 Bracketology on Wednesday, August 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, hosted by Phoenix and the voice of NXT, Mauro Ranallo. So far, 31 of the 32 tournament competitors have been announced. The final slot will be up for grabs on tonight's edition of NXT when 2 athletes from the inaugural tournament, Vanessa Bourne and Tainira Conti, face off in a qualifying match. Don't miss a second of the action when WWE's groundbreaking women's tournament returns to WWE Network on September 5th. Here is a list of confirmed competitors for the 2018 Mae Young Classic. From the United States, Caitlin. From Japan, Io Shirai. From Wales, Tegan Knox. From the United States, Casey Catanzaro. From Australia, Toni Storm. From England, Jenny. From the United States, Ashley Rain. From India, Kavita Devi. From Japan, Mieko Satomura. From Australia, Rhea Ripley. From the United States, Deonna Purrazzo. From the United States, Rena Gonzalez. From the United States, Lacey Lane. From the United States, Jessica Elbon. From Canada, Nicole Matthews. From the United States, MJ Jenkins. From the United States, Karen Q. From Chile, Zadara. From the United States, Mia Yim. From the United States, Mercedes Martinez. From the United States, Allison Kay. From Japan, Hiroyo Matsumoto. From China, Zia Lee. From Mexico, Zexes. From Scotland, Asla Dawn. From the United States, Ariel Monroe. From the United States, Rachel Evers. From the United States, Priscilla Kelly. From Portugal, Killer Kelly. From Canada, Vanessa Craven. And from England, Zia Brookside. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the 31 of the 32 tournament competitors that have been announced so far for the 2018 Mae Young Classic. The Cowboy James Storm wrote the following on Twitter regarding his future in wrestling. James Storm tweeted, "Everyone keeps asking me where I'm going and where I would like to go. For the last 7 months, I've wanted to concentrate on being in the best shape I can be and the best I can be in and out of the ring. So, where do you guys think I should go? Tag the promotion you want to see me in." Storm also appears to be in the best shape of his career. That's really awesome to hear about James Storm. In addition to Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens and AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe, the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas is now advertising Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view event on September 16th. And finally, here on Jammin Jon's Wrestling News, coming off this week's Raw and SmackDown, here is the confirmed card for the Summerslam pay-per-view. You've got Finn Balor taking on Baron Corbin, Daniel Bryan versus The Miz, Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. If Strowman loses the match, Owens gets the Money in the Bank contract. The WWE Cruiserweight Championship match between WWE Cruiserweight Champion Cedric Alexander and Drew Gulak. The United States Championship match between United States Champion Shinsuke Nakamura and Jeff Hardy. The SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match between the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions the Bludgeon Brothers taking on the New Day. The Intercontinental Championship match between Intercontinental Champion Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins. The SmackDown Women's Championship match between SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. The Raw Women's Championship match between Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss and Rowdy Ronda Rousey. The WWE Championship match between WWE Champion AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. And the main event of SummerSlam for this year, the WWE Universal Championship match between Universal Champion Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. And that is your news for Wednesday, August 8th, 2018. Check back here tomorrow for another Jammin Jon's Wrestling News Flash Briefing on Amazon Alexa devices. Big shout out to everybody listening to this on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Stewie Family is the name. Follow me on Twitter at John Caldwell, JONCOLWELL. Follow me on Instagram, the Jammin Jon. If you'd like to sponsor Jammin Jon's Wrestling News or your wrestling promotion, wanting to get your next big event out through the awesome power of Amazon Alexa, you can email me, jzcaldwell@gmail.com. That's JZCOLWELL@gmail.com. Big shout out to Ryan Hurdle for subscribing to my Patreon. You too can subscribe to me by going to patreon.com/JamminJon. I have free packages on there ranging from free to $7. Not a whole lot of money. I would really appreciate it if you supported me a little bit financially. Once again, that's patreon.com/JamminJon. This is Jammin Jon saying thanks, goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow.